欢迎来到 Phonics 自然音标 Phonics 自然音标的课程。今天老师为你介绍的是 Vocabulary of the Day。Vocabulary of the Day。我们今天可以到 cn.com edition.cn.com 去寻找我们本日的 Headline News of the Day， 并且从中去学习一些生字、单字的拼音技巧以及逻辑。Okay, let's go to cn.com. And today I found one interesting article. And if you want to study with me, and please, on the top right hand side from the menu bar, the menu bar, please type the article title, Sumo, Can Japan's National Sport Survive? Sumo. Can Japan's national sport survive? If you want to study with me, on top right hand side the search menu, please type Sumo. Can Japan's national sport survive? Okay, now let's check what is the inside news from this story. 15 photos. Sumo is as ancient as it is quintessentially Japanese. Historians agree that the sport dates back at least 2,000 years and in its current form has remained largely uncharged since the Edo period. Rich in its ceremony, the actual bouts often last mere seconds, and much of the time the two opponents face off in the dohyo, a rice clay days in is spent going through a set of ritualized traditions. Settling down on their lunches, the two rikishi wrestlers face off before standing again, walking to their respective corners and their seconds before throwing salt into the ring to purify it. While viewing figures have declined in the last 2 decades, watching the sports televised or otherwise during the 6 yearly ground tournaments or Hanbaso is a uniquely Japanese experience that fans hope will never fade away. The millennia-old sport of sumo, arguably the quintessential Japanese game, has been played largely in its current form since the Edo period, but with a combination of decline in young people's interest in the game with its ceremonial traditions, influx of top players from outside Japan, and the competition for eyeballs with other major spectator sports like baseball and soccer, can sumo find its footing in the 21st century? Okay, now I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to go for the note I have prepared for you guys to study. Okay, now what I want you to do is please repeat the sentences after me. Okay, let's check the article title. Can sumo survive in 21st century? Can sumo survive in 21st century? Can sumo survive in 21st century? Okay, let's check the the vocabulary words, 2 vocabulary words as usual for this article. Okay, now we're going to discuss those vocabularies, meaning, usage, pronunciation, and definition. And we use the spelling bee, pronunciation, and spelling, improvement, and skill. Now let's check the first vocabulary words. Sumo. 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 Definition. Definition of sumo. An English noun, plural sumos. Also sumo wrestling, a Japanese form of heavyweight wrestling, in which a wrestler wins a ball by forcing his opponent outside a marked circle or by making him touch the ground with any part of his body except the sole of his feet. Example sentences. Many of the old and traditional art forms, like, for instance, Japanese sumo wrestling, could remain their popularity until for our days. Origin, late 19th century from Japanese sumo. Okay, the second vocabulary word, quintessential. 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 Definition of quintessential in English: adjective representing the most perfect or typical example of a quality or class. He was the quintessential tough guy, strong, silent, and self-contained. More example sentences. Symbolically, his role represented the quintessential dissident. Okay, now students, I'm going to repeat the pronunciation and definition part again for those vocabulary words. And please follow me this time. Sumo. 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 Definition of sumo in English: noun, plural sumos. Also sumo wrestling, a Japanese form of heavyweight wrestling, in which a wrestler wins a ball by forcing his opponent outside a marked circle or by making him touch the ground with any part of his body except the sole of his feet. Example sentences. Many of the old and traditional art forms, like, for instance, Japanese sumo wrestling, could remain their popularity until our days. Origin, late 19th century from Japanese sumo. Okay, the second vocabulary words, quintessential. 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 Definition of quintessential in English: adjective representing the most perfect or typical example of a quality or class. He was a quintessential tough guy, strong, silent, and self-contained. More example sentences. Symbolically, his roles represented the quintessential dissident. Now, students, I'm going to redefine those two vocabularies, pronunciation and the spelling improvement and skill. We use the phonics, pronunciation and spelling improvement and skill. Take a look at the first vocabulary word, sumo. 好，我们来看第一个单词 sumo。当然 sumo 呢是日文过来的哈。Late 19th century from Japanese sumo， 所以它就是原音就是 sumo， 所以它重音在第一个音节。所以我们看它的 strong syllable， strong syllable。strong syllable 是第一个音节，那第二个音节是 weak syllable。但是比较注意一件事情呢，我们先看第一个音节，它的 onset， 因为它是强音节，所以我们看 onset 是 s， 然后它有 nucleus u， 所以我们看它是一个典型的 c 加 v 加 interpart， 因为它没有 coda， 那没有 coda u 又是唯一的母音，所以我们就用套用。我们套用什么公式呢？vowel before syllable。vowel before syllable， 这个公式也就是说母音是唯一的母音，母音又是这个音节的最后一个字，所以母音可以念长母音 long vowel， 那 u 的长母音也可以念 u， 所以我们念 su。那第二个弱音节 很好玩哈，它还是念 mo， 所以其实应该要标2个长母音在这个地方，因为第2个音节也是念 o， 所以它是念 sumo。那有的人说，老师为什么 o 也要念长母音？因为刚好 o 是最后一个字哈，所以 o 在最后一个字的时候，有的时候它会 overrule， 也就是说当它最后一个字又是母音时，它会自己就念长母音，这是一个很奇怪的状况哈，而且加上它是日文原字哈，所以也不需要太照规则走，所以我们就看按照自然发音的方式 ，sumo， 好 ，long vowel u， long vowel o，sumo， 好，所以它有2个长母音哈 ，su and mo，su and mo，sumo。Again, su, interpong, mo, vowel before syllable, long vowel u, su. Ending o as long vowel o, mo, sumo. 我们来看第2个单词就比较难了哈 ，Quint， 然后ESS， 我先把它 essential， 这个就比较特别了哈 ，Quintessential， 所以我们这边哈，所以我们看它把它分成3个syllable 3个 interpong 把它分成4个 syllable 哈。那 quintessential 呢？它这个字哈，老师查一下，它没有暂时查不到它的原由字哈，是从哪里变来的哈，所以我们就只好直接讲解了哈。那这边有双重音哈，有双重音，重音在第1跟第3音节，所以第1音节是 strong syllable 在第1音节，第3音节也是 strong syllable 在第3音节。那我们看 TIAL， TIAL 我们知道 IAL 哈 ，AL 的时候通常都是形容词了哈。那 TIAL 其实它是一个 suffix， 它是一个哈，所以我们 TIL 我们就念 T 双线 I 不发音 O A 念弱母音，所以念 show， 这样好，我们先把弱音节的标出来。那这 TES 我们也不要弱音，直接就 ts。所以我们先把2个弱音节的地方解决哈 ，ts 以及 show。那强音节的这个地方呢，在1、3，我们看第1个音节，它的 onset 是 QU。那记得为什么把 U 这个母音也写进来呢？因为 Q 一定是加 U， 英文只要是 Q 开头的字，一定是 follow by U。你们也可以查查字典，所有的 Q 开头字后面第2个字母一定是 U， 而这个字一定会发生扩，也就是 U 其实它念一个 U 音，所以我们这边标一个双线，QU 标双线就念扩，所以它是一个很特殊的很特殊的发音。那当然，所以我们这边 onset 就是 QU 咯，而不是只有 Q 咯。Nucleus 就是 I。Coda 就是 N， 首音，母合音，尾音，所以我们就这样写 C C V C， 所以这必须要标成 C 了哈，当然有的人觉得都很奇怪哈，为什么标 C C？ 明明就是母音啊，但是你一定要这样标，不然它就会变 V V 了哈。vowel and vowel， 所以我们这是 V and C，vowel and consonant 的组合 ，vowel and consonant 的组合。那当然 vowel and consonant 就会念什么 ？short vowels 短母音哈。好，那但第3个音节又是什么 ？onset S nucleus E coda N CVC 一样也是 V and C， 所以这边2个我都标弱母音再来一遍 Quintessential quintessential, essential, quintessential, quintessential, CCVC, CVC, VNC, short vowel, short vowel， 然后 weak vowel 在2跟4 short， 然后我们标一个2合音 quintessential, 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 quintessential。好的，我们现在再来把最后这2个字再做一次复习 ：sumo, sumo, sumo, quintessential, quintessential, quintessential。好了，以上就今天的 vocabulary of the day， 也就是我们今天的每日单字。同学们还是一样如果你觉得 David 老师用这phonic 自然发音的方式带领你进入 phonetic 音标的世界，并且用 phonic 用线性符号来表达我们母音的发音的可能性，短母音、长母音、清母音、双母音，或者以及我们用线性符号来表达子音的特殊发音的可能性。能帮助你的拼音技巧以及逻辑的话，也欢迎各位同学用 Google Plus 加 David 老师做好友 ，David TTING88。You can add my username David TTING into your Google Plus circle. Add me to become your Google Plus friend. Or you can also write me an email. You can write an email to me. My email account is davidtting88@gmail.com. And I also use a line communicator, and my line ID is davidting1688. And feel free to drop me a message, say hi or whatever. At last, thanks for your video watching and video sharing my pronunciation videos. I hope you the best to conquer English. 以上就是今天的 vocabulary of the day， 谢谢各位同学观赏。